Alright, this is going to be another medic video. I'm going to show you a very tanky medic I built that I named Blackout. I'm also going to have some medic tips in here. Match start, we're going to roll out. We're going to stick with these two mega SMG guys. One's a hover, one's a tank. They've burned up a lot of CPU with their mega SMGs, so they're going to need a lot of healing to stay in the fight, but they can dish out a lot of damage. So they're good guys to stick with as long as they're not extremely fragile. These guys look like they're fairly well built. That tank is a little worrisome, but we're going to use our nanos to cut some of these crystals off at the match start. When things get heated, you'll want to focus on healing instead of cutting the core in most circumstances, but we're going to take some fire already, so we're going to show our tanky rear into them and start healing. You want to make sure your mega SMGs and your other medic stay alive. Your other medic will heal you, and you heal him. You guys will keep each other alive. So, holding right click is the best way for most medics. This one is set up to reach all over the place, so holding right click is best to use for this one. Very rare circumstances where it's better to use left click when you want to focus on one enemy, or one ally. Right now, we're going to just hold right click and heal everybody. You want to move around a lot. Obviously, as a medic, you're going to be a huge target for enemy SMGs, plasma, and especially rails. So you want to make yourself pretty hard to hit. It helps sustain the push. You want to hang back, not lead the push. Try to stay out of the SMGs and plasma's way when they're shooting. You don't want to be blocking their shots, so you want to be somewhere off to the side, preferably in cover. You can also use the bot you're healing as cover, as long as you don't park directly behind them. Don't do that, because if they need to back up and get away from the enemy for heals, you're going to be blocking them, so make sure to give them a little bit of space. I do tend to attack the enemy Teslas when they try to ram us. You're going to see me do that a few times. They'll pretty much one-shot any of your allies, so priority is to try to take them apart with your nanos when they do that. Spotting them is not going to help. Your teammates aren't going to react quick enough. So spin around and try to peel some of those Tesla blades off with your nanos before they kill your teammates. So again, watch as I'm using the other bots for cover. I'm taking some fire, but this is a very tough bot. Took that Tesla hit like a champ. So we're in a bad place here. We're kind of caught in the crossfire, but I think we can pull through. Just gotta keep our guys healed up. So we're gonna hold right click, move around. We definitely need to make sure we keep our other medic alive, which is why I'm back here now. Actually switched to left click so I could heal him with all of my nanos instead of just some of them, because we need to keep him in the fight as a priority. He's going to keep me alive. We're going to keep everyone else alive together. Follow this guy. I don't like splitting up, but we do need to take this tower back, and this is one of our mega SMG guys. He's probably the better built one of the two, so we're going to stick with him. It's called pocketing. If you find a good player with a good bot, it's good to pocket them, because they can, just you two alone can have a huge impact on the game. So use those nanos to strip some more crystals off. Nanos are really good for that, especially at high overclock levels. It'll just eat them right off of there. So I'm going to come out here, but I'm not going to charge. I'm just going to do some spotting so we know what's going on out here. And then I'm going to let our SMG guys take the lead, and I'm going to back them up with heals. Peel off those guns. The nanos are also good. You can strip off those mega SMGs fairly quickly with the nanos, surprisingly quickly for how much health they have. or how little health they have, depending on who you talk to. So if they're shredding your guys and your guys aren't properly targeting those mega SMGs, or they just don't have a shot on them, you're not going to out-heal them, so sometimes it's better to just go ahead and strip them off like I did. And now we're going to take this tower. Now, us two medics sticking with these two mega SMG guys has kind of pulled the team together, because the team wants to be near the medics too. So yeah, and I just spotted that Tesla guy again, but luckily our rail gunner saw him first. He didn't get to us. I notice again how I'm backing out of the line of fire. I want to be in a safe place so I can keep all my nanos on my bot. Because despite how tough this thing is, I'm absolutely no good to the team if they shoot my nanos off. So even if you build a tough medic similar to this, or a medic tank, I've seen medic walls on tanks and copters, you still want to try to stay out of the line of fire. So again, we attacked the Tesla guy who was trying to ram our people. Like I said earlier, you just can't get enough reaction time by spotting alone to get your allies to turn around and kill them. So sometimes it's up to you. And again, I helped strip those mega SMGs off so they don't tear into our guys too badly. We're going to move up with the team. Notice how I descended under that helicopter. I didn't want to bump into him, have him bump into me. You don't want to be ramming your allies, blocking them, knocking them around, or anything like that. You need to give them a little bit of space to do what they do. Our allies are healed up. We're going to take these nanos right to this tower again. Notice how I'm stripping only the connection point. It's a waste of time to hit anything else. There's Mr. Tesla again. I'm trying to heal anybody right off. I'm trying to target him. I'm bumping all over this guy, and now he's flipped. Well, he's already flipped. That nasty Tesla blade deal we need to deal with right away. I was taking rail hits too there. I know I can tank a few in the rear of this thing and survive, so it wasn't a real big deal to me. Taking some heavy damage, but notice how I don't show them my nanos if at all possible, so I've still got full healing capability, because I've got 6 of them still on my bot, even though I'm at 46% health. So despite being heavily damaged, I'm going to heal these guys before I go back to base. And if they want to proceed, that's fine, but right now I don't have great control of my bot, so I'm going to return to base and heal up. When I do that, I'm going to stop and I'm going to tell them in chat what I'm doing, so they know that I'm not out there, I'm not right behind them, and it'll be a minute or so until I'm back out there. We're a little disjointed here. I don't like that because we started out really good, so I'm going to try to catch up with these two guys who appear to be damaged and try to get them healed up. Now if you approach, like say I'm headed for these two guys on my left, if you approach them, well, one just died. The other's going to go too, so we're going to abandon that. We're going to head back to base and try to regroup with our guys. If you guys are in a fight and you're watching their health bar and they're just melting away, sometimes it's better for you to not charge in and try to save them, because they're in a situation that you're not going to be able to change. They're going to die anyway, and you're probably going to die with them, and you're going to be out of the fight. So I abandoned that, and I caught up with one of our mega SMG guys. We're going to hang out with him again. He doesn't need healed, so we're going to go ahead and attack the tower. Again, watch where I'm attacking right on the connection point only, which are marked by the little strips on the glass part of the tower. notice how I'm hugging the ground. I don't want to block his SMG fire on the tower either. So we're going to finish that off. Heal these guys up. He must have a weak spot. They keep moving around, kind of rotating so they don't get a whole lot of damage in on any particular location of the bot. We want to spread it out over the whole bot. Fly through here, get right back out into the fight.
Your bottom fusion tower is under attack.
This guy knows what he's doing. He's not going to sit still while I heal him. He wants to make progress while I'm healing. So he's not running away. He's actually trying to get back to the front. He knows I'm right there healing behind him. So that's a good thing.
Your bottom fusion tower.
It is annoying when they run back to base. You don't want to follow them back to base to heal them. Just let them go at that point and find someone else to heal unless there's no one else on the front.
Your bottom fusion tower is under attack.
There's nobody to heal right now, and they've got this tower covered. By the time I get there, they've got it.
Has been captured. Your bottom fusion tower is under attack.
So we're going to move up. I don't like how we're splitting up, but this may work out in our favor. Kind of a flanking thing. One of our guys just died. He's going to back off because their shield's back up. He knows we won't survive in there, even with me healing them, because they will target me. Taking a lot more rail hits. Notice how I swung that rear around to make him shoot the other side. We've still got all of our nanos, so we are still in the fight. I've got really good control of the spot still. My rear hovers are exposed. That's not a huge deal right now. They really want me dead at this point because medics make all the difference in a round. That's why I'm making these videos too, is to help spread the word. So we're at 43%, but I've still got 4 nanos, so I'm not going to run back to base yet. We're not under heavy fire. We need this tower back so we can push. Now they've got no base shield. I kind of want to head back to base, but they're going to push forward, so they're going to need me. And I've still got good control of my bot, even at 43%. I've got 4 of my nanos still, so I've got good healing power. We're going to go ahead and push forward anyway, and I'll hope that the other medic catches up with us.
Tesla flyer spotted. SMG copter spotted.
And we're going to heal some guys. Kind of got in the way of the rail gunner there, so we'll move over, get out of his way. He'll do high damage to those crystals too, at overclock 10 or above, so definitely don't want to make him waste his shots. I'm going to skate away from this other medic. This guy needs healed up pretty badly. I'm capable, so that's a match. 2 medics sticking with the team just made all the difference in that one. So remember that, stay with your team, and good luck out there.